the fuck did I just watch? Excuse my French. 133 to 120 at home. We lose to the Detroit Pistons. I'm not going to raise my voice, but I'm going to talk sternly right now. Jaden Ivey came in to freaking Golden One Center and gave us 40. 40! Granted, we came off a 7-game road trip. I get that. But start off the game, we looked pretty solid. To end the game, we looked like dirt. We lost by double digits to the Detroit Pistons, NBA's worst. And it couldn't have came at a worser time. The trade deadline is tomorrow at noon. I'm 99% sure we're not going to make no moves. The more I did research, right? I've been on record to say we should trade for this person, that person, whether it be Kyle Kuzma, Jonathan Kuminga, Matisse Thybulle, Malcolm Brogdon, all these guys. And it's like, realistically, we kind of can't make no moves right now. This is why. Before I show you the contracts, ask yourself this, if you're a Kings fan. Has our roster currently peaked? I was watching a lot of trade guy videos, and that was kind of the topic of conversation. Has your roster peaked? And I'm looking at this current roster. I feel like we have not peaked. We are playing super below our potential. When we're playing like we're box office, when we're playing like the Sacramento Kings were last season, when we're playing like that consistently, we are one of the best teams in the league. But more often than not, we play just subpar all the way through from the start to finish the games. We rarely have a complete game start to finish where it's like we dominated that team. You know what I'm saying? We'll be dominating for like 35 minutes. We'll let them creep back in, cut the double-digit lead back to single digits, and a snap of a finger. And I think that's just underperforming. We have not peaked. If we trade Harrison Barnes, if we trade Kevin Hurt, if we trade Davion Mitchell, and we get a piece, and we fall from the 5th seed to the 8th, 9th, 10th seed, then we're like, damn, we just made one of the worst trades. We lost. So it's like, being realistic with ourselves, do we just stay put again until the offseason? Because if we make any moves and our record falters anymore, we're going to be in the same situation. Oh, man, we need to make another trade. It's too late. We're the man trade. So if we get Kevin Huerter and Harrison Barnes' contract off of our books, which would be around $32 million, we can get a $32 million player, right? But then look at this. Let me show you guys something. Okay. Ooh, wrong one. All right. So, first of all, let's go to the salary cap. The salary cap for the NBA teams is $165,294,000. The hard cap is around $172,346, which means it includes your mid-level and sign and trade exceptions. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and focus on the $165 million luxury tax hold. Now, if you go above that, I believe you have to pay $1 million for every $1 million you go over. For next season, we're already at $149 million on the books because we have this max contract player right here, Domantas Sabonis, that we just guaranteed $214 to $215 million guaranteed. And De'Aaron Fox is not even necessarily on a full max contract yet. If he makes all NBA this season, he's going to be super expensive when we extend him. So that's going to be even more money on the books. But I want to focus on Malik Monk right here. We have about $15 million to play with for next season to stay under the luxury tax. $15 million next season. Malik Monk's a free agent. JaVale McGee's a free agent. Alex Lynn's a free agent, right? Those are all a few of our rotational guys. But Malik Monk, we have to be able to keep him. Right now, he's making $9 million. Malik Monk's going to come to the table next year and say, you know what, hey, 6th man of the year, I want at least $20 million. We're going to probably have to go over the luxury tax to keep Malik Monk, right? So if we make a trade and get these two off the books, we'll have another max contract player, right? So it'll be 2 for 1, basically. We'll still have the same amount of money left over. We'll literally still have $15 million with one less player. So then how does our roster shape out? Say we have De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, and we lose Harrison and Kevin Huerter in trades, and we trade for, let's say, Kyle Kuzma. So now we're top heavy with De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, and Kyle Kuzma as our top 3. Malik Monk probably going to outprice us. We can't afford him unless we pay over the luxury tax, right? Because he's an unrestricted free agent, so he can test the waters. Someone's going to pay him for sure. Then we lose a backup big, 2 backup bigs that we're going to have to find in the market elsewhere, which, I mean, you can find backup bigs pretty much in the NBA right now for cheap, just as long as they play their role. But it's like, how does our roster shape out if we go all in right now for a max contract player? I was really thinking about it. I don't think that's best case scenario for us. I think we're going to have to rebuild again or add pieces in the offseason. I think that's the safest bet. We have to. Our main focus is re-sign Malik Monk. That is going to be our main focus in the 2024 offseason. Whatever he wants, blank check. Malik, there it is. But mind you, we have $15 million to play with, and that's only going to guarantee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players on the roster. 11 because Kobe Jones, right? 11 players on the roster. We exercise Keegan. We exercise Davion Mitchell. We exercise Chris Duarte's contracts. I mean, they're on the books as well. We're in a sticky situation, man. We're in a sticky situation. I don't know what possibly we can do before noon tomorrow. Or if I drop this video tomorrow, before noon today. It's looking scary. Sacramento Kings fans, buckle up. We are in for another roller coaster. At this point, it's looking like Monty Williams is going to say, hey, let's just run it back again with the exact same team and continue to build the chemistry and just continue to fight the good fight. But as a Kings fan, it's tough. It's tough, man. We're in a sticky situation. There's not much we could do. We don't have a lot of draft capital to trade. If we trade a first round pick, it can't be until 2026. So I don't know if that's as appealing. Yeah. So we're pretty much fucked for the season right now. We're gonna stay put unless we get another Kessler Edwards situation where we get cash consideration off or whatever, and we get a player like that of that stature to add to the roster. But any big moves, I don't see us making any. I'll be shocked, honestly, if we do. I think Monty's like, hey, man, we're just going to hopefully Keegan Murray steps it up. And I think that's what we're banking on right now, you guys. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. As a Sacramento Kings fan, I'm, sometimes biased, but I'm also a realist, and I got to be real. Right now, we're in a tough situation, and it's going to be hard to see us make any continuing moves by the trade deadline, and that's okay. I've came full terms with that. But what I have not come to terms with is this right here, man. The fucking Pistons. Sayonara.